Another bug that they fixed with Viper was the Viper wall. Essentially on the map Icebox in particular, if you shot a specific way on A site, you were able to get this little hump that you could peek out of on a headshot angle and just shoot anybody on belt without them being able to see you. So I'm glad to see these changes happen overall. Hello gamers and welcome to True Valorant News. I'm your host TrueFade. Today we have a lot of news to be diving into today, especially with the new patch 5.08, the new agent, new bundle, as well as some updates that they provided inside the game. In these updates, you'll be seeing a new UI change with the new Agent Harbor, as well as a new bundle coming out, which is the Ion 2.0 bundle with the color variants of white, blue, green, and yellow. With the inclusion of these updates, there will also be a couple bug fixes that was happening inside the game. Moving over to the agents that they were fixing the bugs on. So this one in particular has to deal with Viper as well as some other Molly agents. But with the Viper, if the enemy team shot a snake bite and you had a Viper still alive and you shot a snake bite on top of her own snake bite, it would do less damage and override the enemy damage on top of that. So I'm glad to see this change happen overall, since there was a lot of controversy, especially during the game changers, where the other team was using their own Viper Molly to stick the bomb and get the defusal. Another bug that they fixed with Viper was the Viper wall. Essentially on the map Icebox in particular, if you shot a specific way on A site, you were able to get this little hump that you could peek out of on a headshot angle and just shoot anybody on belt without them being able to see you. So I'm glad to see these changes happen overall. And moving over to some gameplay overall bugs that they were fixing. Apparently they fixed some minimap bugs. So there was a little bit of controversy with KO suppression blade. It would either suppress people and it would not show anything, or it would suppress people and then kind of just disappear or show up double times. So I'm glad that they're fixing this. I know KO suppression blade is still pretty bugged. I'm not sure if this thing will actually fix it. But another thing was the minimap bug. So this really happened in particular if the enemy team had a chamber, and let's say you were playing Sova or something in particular that had information. If you shot them and they TP'd out, you'd be able to see where their TP location was. And it's pretty broken because you would be able to get a little bit more map control because you know exactly where that chamber TP'd and you can kind of push up on that space. So I'm glad that they're fixing this because I noticed that was pretty broken, especially during my own ranked games last night. I saw a chamber TP from pretty much A site all the way deep into mid, and it allowed us to crunch him essentially. It's just kind of some quality of life changes that they're adding into the game. Not many big things coming out, but what they did recently state inside pretty much the developers talking point on the Valorant Twitch channel yesterday was Cypher buffs coming in. So apparently they are reworking Cypher right now and they're trying to see what they can buff, what they can nerf on him. Some changes I would like to see on the Cypher is possibly a tripwire buff, and possibly something updated onto the cage to where maybe how it was where it was in the beta, to where when you activated the cage, they would be slowed inside of it and also be revealed. That thing would be pretty cool. Or another thing I would like to see is his ultimate being updated to where either you maybe don't need a body, or if you do still need the body and you throw the hat, you should be able to get the Sova pings, like if it's a recon dart or the drone tags them. I think this changes will be really good for Cypher, and I hope he comes back into the meta because right now the chamber meta is super boring. I would love to see some new sentinels come into the mix, or some old sentinels come into the mix at that, and just kind of overthrow chamber. They also fixed a little bit of a location on the map Pearl. The location that they fixed inside the map Pearl was from A main to A link. Apparently there was a little gap that the defenders would have to be able to peek onto the attackers coming into A main, and this has made it very annoying to play against because they just had the greatest headshot angle no matter what, and you wouldn't be able to see them unless you fully wide swing committed to the fight. So I'm glad to see this change really come through. The map Pearl to me still seems a little bit of a mess. I don't know exactly what else they can change, but I feel like this map in particular really needs to run double controller, which is kind of impossible in your own ranked game since everybody wants to insta-lock the holy trinity, which is Jet, Reyna, and Chamber. But if you guys did enjoy the video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if you guys are interested on that Ion 2.0 bundle, the changes coming out, and if you're really excited to play the new Agent Harbor. Anyways guys, Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Peace out.